Have you been to the grocery store? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I go just about every day and I'm in shock because everything seems to have gotten more expensive except for the price of eggs have come down. But everything else is crazy. I mean, since when did chips become $8? $8 for, I looked at the Dorito, I went $8 for Doritos?
Oh, how are we doing? How are we doing? Went to the grocery store. Let me show you what I got. It was just a quick run. Trash bags, a few command strips, only 2 pre-made food things, and 2 little Easter basket type things that I'm gonna put in. Little magnets. That's it. That's all I got. $121.
I know we talk about grocery prices all the time, but I find this to be absurd. Please look at what $20 got me for these groceries. $20. This is absurd. These are 5 items. Butter, some peppers, some bread. This is crazy.
Across the United States, Americans are so frustrated and giving up because of insane costs of groceries, which has skyrocketed to unimaginable levels. Ordinary Americans, working class, families, single mothers, retirees are all struggling to afford groceries. For many, the dream of affordable living under the new leadership has turned into a nightmare. Let's get to see the videos, then we come back with a complete analysis about this topic, alright? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're well and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing so you never miss any update from my videos. Let's dive into it.
You been to the grocery store lately? Americans have beef with Donald Trump's rise in prices. Steak and eggs, forget it. It's all too expensive now in this economy. Donald Trump promised he would lower prices on day 1. We're almost at day 200. He's 0 for 200. And what is he doing? He's spending his nights tweeting at the Washington Commanders that they need to change their name. That's insane. Focus on the kitchen table issues that you promised everyday Americans that you work on. And guess what? You'll actually get Democrats to work with you.
We all know that we're going to have to start fighting back soon, right? Because I just spent $100 at Trader Joe's. And let me tell you what I got for $100. Not even enough food to fill the fridge. Not enough food to fill the fridge. Want to see? That's not full. That's not even enough food for the week. That's not a week's worth of groceries, right? I got a salad for lunch today. I got frozen peas. I got cat treats. I got a chimichurri sauce. I got steak tips, the cheapest red meat they had. I got chips. I got ground chicken. I got chicken breast. I got a package of blueberries. I got a package of raspberries. I got a thing of seasoned chickpeas. I got 4 cans of tuna. Just kidding. 3 cans of tuna. 3 pack of bell peppers. I got 1 single cucumber. I got a bag of arugula. I got a single red onion. I got 2 sweet potatoes. I got 5 lemons. And let me tell you, all of that is $103.93. It's not, we can't keep doing this. Like, people cannot keep doing this. We're gonna have to start fighting back. And I know that might be scary. I know that might be, but like, they're just gonna keep raising prices on us until we do something to make them stop. So
$17.33. That's how much I paid today for this coffee. I'm here and I'm just adding some numbers together and doing my budget because you know what? Today I asked my husband, where's the money? We're making the best we've ever made. Both earners, both incomes, good incomes and everything. And we don't have money. We're living paycheck to paycheck basically. So I put the numbers together and I decided to look at my budget. On June the 2nd, 2023, the same exact coffee was $9.92. It's almost doubled in 2 years. Of course, my salary hasn't doubled. My income has not doubled. It went up a little bit, but certainly nowhere near that. And I don't know where my money goes. Every month, I'm struggling.
Alright, so part 2 of America's really bloody expensive. Take a look at this. Alright, so that's what we got in our trolley. Now I'm going to show you how much it cost. Watch. Alright. So this is the whole receipt. There we go. $51. Yeah? For this. Couple of waters. $51. Alright, fair enough. I got a couple of these Robinson's orange squash things because that's all that Charlie likes, and they are like $4 each, as you can see from the receipt. And then I've got 2 Pezzes, one for each of the older boys, and then some mayonnaise, and then just literally a couple of waters. That's it. Like, it is so expensive in America, it's crazy. So hopefully over the next 4 years or however long it will just come down. Let's see what happens, right? Hopefully, let's all cross our fingers and look for those bargains.
So I'm about 20 minutes outside of Seattle, and I just paid $23 for these 4 grocery items, and I'm curious, is that anywhere near like what you would pay in your area, wherever you live? So I got some Nanners. I got some Star Brand Kroger coffee from QFC. And I got 2 Seattle's Best. They were buy one, get one free. This was $23.36. Is that high, low, or normal?
Okay, I just got done with Walmart. If you saw my video just a little bit ago about how much I spent for just 29 items. I had to use my credit card because I couldn't afford it. I'm a single mom. Come on, people. Trump, everybody, lower the grocery bills. We gotta eat. We gotta feed our kids. Come on, really take this seriously. Trump, the administration, anybody listening, please lower the grocery bills. We can hardly afford this stuff anymore. Thank you and bye. This is my rant for the day of Saturday. You know, millions voted for Trump, hoping for the relief. But it seems that things have only gotten worse under the current administration. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck just to afford groceries, you know. This isn't just inflation. This is a full-blown crisis for millions of Americans. You know, most Americans now, they feel that no matter what president they elect, whether Democrat, whether Republican, nothing is going to change. Because leaders come up with promises, campaign promises. We are going to lower the prices. We are going to lower the cost of living. But the minute they get into office, nothing changes. Things even get worse. So Americans feel that their leaders have neglected them. The leaders are only concerned about foreign wars, you know, foreign policies, rebuilding, foreign economies, but they only neglect the citizens. They don't care about the common American citizens, you know. What is even more frustrating is that billions are being sent overseas to fund wars, to rebuild foreign economies, while Americans continue to suffer. They feel abandoned, they feel forgotten, and they feel used. To them, elections now feel like empty rituals rather than solutions.
Okay, so I just went to Walmart. I'm going to show you what $98 bought me today. This is insane. 112 dozen eggs, wipes, only 1 deal of paper towels because, you know, we're trying to stretch the budget, 1 gallon of milk because even buying a gallon was cheaper than Walmart's 2 half gallons of their generic milk. I splurged on some gummy bears. The child wanted some cookies. These are $4. These are almost $7. Gum is $8. I bought 2 of these, which are almost $4 a piece. I buy frozen vegetables so that they last longer. It's not really out of convenience. It's out of the fact that they last longer. Pizza rolls. The 1 item of meat we bought, hot dogs. That's it. That's all I had to buy this week. Paper plates. Yes, a Valentine's card and bag. And tissue paper because we were out. And like I said, a case of water.
$98. This is insane. How are we all going to continue like this? Because I don't know about you, but it's starting to really hurt my checking account.
Does anybody else get physically ill whenever they go grocery shopping and they see the total when they're checking out? Like my wife and I, we have a family of 5, right? Me, her, and 3 kids. And then you throw in 2 dogs into that as well. She went grocery shopping the other day and she was like sick at the price. So like I check the bank account and it's $550. And like that lasts us like a week and a half. So I don't even know how the majority of the people out there are even affording groceries these days. I think I'm gonna have to start like tricking on the side or something. Unless she starts selling feet pics, I'm not really sure what to do.
This isn't the American dream anymore. It seems like the American struggle. You know, your grocery bill is the same price as your mortgage payment or your rent payment. Hope's down, rent's up. You can't find a piece of land anymore because people from other countries or big developers are coming in and they're splitting it into eight acre lots and building houses, and then they're charging $500,000 to a middle a piece and then saying that's the American dream. American dream used to be where you could afford things, where you could afford as a family to buy a house, pay for your groceries, get good health care, get child care so that you can work. The American dream used to be about dreams. You could dream of a better life. You could dream of your own 40-acre plot of land with animals and a big garden. It used to be where you could go to your neighbor's house and ask for sugar. I wouldn't knock on my neighbor's door anymore in America because you're liable to get shot. And then they think they're right. And you see that on the news all the time. It happens every single day, it seems like, in America. Living in America now, you're required to almost speak 2 to 3 different languages just to understand everybody in a single day. That's not my American dream. My American dream is about hope. My American dream is about love. My American dream is to be able to raise a family and to put kids in school without having to worry about something terrible can happen to them. Or that the teachers don't even speak English in a lot of the schools, and the kids come home and their grades are bad because they can't understand the work the teacher's given. Folks, that's not the American dream. That's the American nightmare. This is Outlaw Unfiltered, and I'm John Collins.
You know, grocery prices are not just numbers. This is a mirror reflecting the state of a broken system. When 70% of Americans say that they cannot afford groceries, you know, that's a national emergency. It is not just an economic issue. And that's why you see like a majority of Americans are now starting to pack their bags and live abroad where they feel that life is affordable. Americans are so frustrated. Many people are battling depression because of the economic constraint, you know, that is pressing so many people. And until the leaders put their people first, this anger will continue to grow louder. So the question is, how long can a nation survive when its own people are even struggling to afford groceries? Let us hope that things are going to change as we go by. I hope people are going to complain to the relevant authorities so that they can lower the prices of groceries, so that the ordinary American person can be able to live in harmony. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you found value in what you shared, kindly consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you never miss any update from my videos. Your support truly means a lot, and it helps us keep bringing you more insightful content. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.